Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Aliyyat. And honestly, lately I've been suffering a lot from senioritis. I don't know what senioritis is, which I feel like you guys all know what that is. It's basically being unmotivated to do anything. And it's honestly just due to being burnt out. Like when you're a senior, you're burnt out. You've been working so hard like the past few years that now that's towards the end, you have no motivation to want to do anything. And because I'm burnt out, I have no motivation to do anything. And I know I'm supposed to be doing work. And I get so stressed out and overwhelmed because for some reason, like my body just doesn't want to do anything. I keep saying, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, next week I'll do it. But honestly, it's my last month, April. I'm like, let me just get my shit together. So yesterday I went ahead and I got my desk calendar, which I have not written in since January, which is really bad. And my to-do list and my agenda. You guys already know I have 3 agendas because my ads is all over the place. And I went ahead and I just kind of organized it and put all my due dates for the next 2 months on things that are due, what I need to do, as well as I made a to-do list of what I wanted to do this week. And honestly, it really helped a lot with my anxiety because whenever I'm just thinking about the things I need to do, I'm like, okay, I have to do this and this and this and this in my brain, but I don't write it down. The list feels longer than it actually is. Like it feels like, oh my God, I have to do all these things. But then when I write it down on the paper, I'm like, Aliyyat, it's only 3 things. Right now, I just finished my doctor's appointment, but I need to go back home and I have work to do. But I have been postponing on a lot of things that I need to do for my job. And I learned this thing from this podcast called Happier, where if it takes you 5 minutes to do it, then do it now instead of like postponing it. And so that is what I'm going to do today. So on my drive home, I need to get my fingerprint scanned for my job. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because it only takes me 5 minutes to do. Plus it's on my way instead of going home and being like, I'm going to do it later, because I said that yesterday and I didn't end up doing it. So I'm going to go ahead and get my fingerprint scanned, as well as what else? Oh, return my books to the library, go home, and then start doing my work. So right now I am heading to the library to change my scenery. So when I was doing my work, I did it for about 4 hours. So every hour I took like a 10-minute break. It helped me so much taking those breaks within like my studying, because it kind of kept my momentum going. And then after the 4th hour, you guys already know, I took my long 1-hour break. During my 1-hour break, what I noticed is that every time like I'm on a break and I end up being on my phone, I feel like mentally exhausted because most of the social media apps that I'm on during my breaks are like TikTok. And what I noticed by those videos is that they honestly drain me so much, because like I'm just constantly consuming, like my eyes are moving. And also naturally my body likes to compare myself, like my mind likes to compare myself to others. So when I'm constantly consuming those content, I find myself unconsciously comparing myself, which makes me feel bad about myself. I don't know what it is. Like all I know is that when I log on to social media during my study breaks, I just feel terrible after. So what I decided to help me is that instead, like during my like 10-minute breaks, I clean my room, I just talk to my siblings, and then during my 1-hour lunch break, I watch Netflix. So right now I'm watching Good Girls, and then I eat my lunch. So that's what I did. So like if you're feeling like burnt out or always feeling drained, try like having a study session where you're not on social media during your breaks. Like instead, you go on social media after you're done studying for the day. And give you a rundown on what happened yesterday. So basically yesterday after I got my food, I was super tired, so I knocked out. For some reason I thought it was like 5 o'clock, and then I looked at the time and it was 8 o'clock. Like this time change has me effed up. This morning when I woke up, I had to take a step back, and I was like, I'm really tired and I have like no motivation to want to do any work. And for me, I just felt like I was really burnt out, so I decided just to take today off, which is really important. Like, you guys should be planning a day off to do anything you want. I think it's very important to plan like at least one day every week to do self-care. It's a day that you do nothing. You guys know me. I've been telling you guys this all the time, to do nothing. And if you don't have like a day where you can't do nothing, maybe half a day, or maybe like just a night where you do nothing, or the morning you do nothing. But today I have time, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the whole day off. And I'm heading out to a coffee shop because I really want to get outside my house. Like I'm also feeling like this little like sadness down. So I'm like, let me get out, get some sun, even though the sun is not out. If you can see, it's like really foggy, but whatever. I'm like, let me just get out. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to a coffee shop and do some self-care. I'm gonna edit my YouTube because I love editing. Like, editing YouTube makes me so happy. I love doing something that is not sciencey and I can just embrace my creative side. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then I don't know what else I'm gonna do for the day, but we will see. So I just finished my movie. Well, actually, what am I saying? I did not finish my movie, actually. I stopped the movie because I got really tired. I have an attention span of 5 seconds. Like, literally, I blame it on TikTok. Like, I cannot watch a movie without being on my phone. And I'm gonna do my skincare routine. I just finished taking a shower and I put on these like nice pajamas. They're from Target. They were like $5, so maybe they're not that nice, but whatever. I put on these cute little pajamas and I'm gonna do my skincare routine. I used to be into makeup, but I was like a big makeup person. Like, I wasn't like a makeup girl. Like, I always, put foundation on, mascara, whatever. But I kind of stopped doing that because like doing my makeup felt like a chore, and it felt like I was getting ready for other people rather than myself. So I kind of not recently, but in the beginning of the pandemic, like early 2020, I switched over to doing my skincare, and I really enjoy that. Like, doing my skincare after a long day is something I really enjoy. You guys know I talk about this all the time. Like, I love doing my skincare because it makes me feel like I'm pampering myself. Plus, like, I feel like my skin has just looked healthier. Plus, I'm always waking up early and going to bed late, so like I have really bad eye bags, and it just makes my eye bags look less dark. So anyways, I'm gonna take you guys along my skincare routine, even though you guys have seen it 10,000 times, but you're gonna see it again. All my products are like The Ordinary. They're really cheap. You can get it from Ulta. You can even get it from their website. But I'm using the lactic acid 10% HA. I really like this. I use it like every night. It's like a really good exfoliant. Honestly, I should be a dermatologist. Like, look at the way I'm talking. After I put my lactic acid on, I go ahead and I use the niacinamide, also from The Ordinary. And this, okay, I know so much about niacinamide. So niacinamide really helps with discoloration in your skin. After I'm done with that, I just go ahead and I use the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Water Gel. And this one's a little bit pricey at Target. It's about like $18. So that's basically all I do for my skin. And to end my night off, I'm gonna go ahead and read my book. Guys, let me show you the book I'm reading. Let me show you the book I'm reading. The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This book is so bomb. Oh my god, I love it so much. I just really enjoy reading. Like, it's just so nice to like take a step out of like real life and go into someone else's reality. I know that doesn't make sense, but honestly, like, it's just such a great way to just end my night. I love reading books to end my night. I like to just disconnect from my phone. Like, I don't like to be on social media. I feel like I wasn't even on social media throughout this whole vlog. As you can see, I'm barely on it. Like, I know you guys see me post on TikTok, but I literally post my video and then I dip. Like, I'm just never on social media, which is really great for my mental health. If you saw my last video, I talk a lot about how disconnecting from social media has helped me so much. But yeah, I like to just end my night just with myself and reading my book. Like, no outside problems, no one texting me like, hey Leah, did you do the homework? Just no stress. Like, I literally put my phone on do not disturb and then I start to read my book.
Yeah, I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, 2-turn baby girl, you know me, still with the dolls that I grew beside, All the niggas around me.
I'm going to go to bed now. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Right outside.